Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Woo! And man, oh man, when I tell you it's hot, it's hot. Don't touch the stove hot. Now, granted, we come to these realizations on our own from time to time. Sometimes notifications go out, sometimes they don't. That just happens to be what happens. We just go along with the process of what is presented to us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to understand this, children of all ages. When you get caught in these situations, they normally don't go in the way that you think. It can get nasty. And the thing with Anton, his past is catching up to him in real time as everybody's been going back, digging up stuff. As I told you guys, I'm not Monday quarterback. I was not watching this stuff. I don't know anything about that stuff. So all this stuff is being rediscovered as brand new for me. All you other guys that be coming in here have basically more information on the subject than I do. So all of the things in his activities have been coming full circle, and I'm just now getting caught up to the behavior. But the behavior has been going on for so long, I'm wondering why people didn't see this from the very beginning. So, because you guys have been there longer than I. Let's see.
You know what my biggest problem is? Turning down you funky hoes. Y'all reach out
You
on
ain't
a
got
regular.
no
No,
hoes
let's
turned
no,
down.
no, no. Let's
You
get
ain't got
to
no
no.
I got a fleet of hoes right now that will come and finesse you out of your socks, nigga.
But I'll keep it a buck. You know what? I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Anton definitely asked me to come to Detroit before.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
You
Y'all,
ain't got no hoes to turn down.
listen.
You have some hoes.
I'm gonna be for
ain't got
real.
no hoes, nigga.
No. Offended now. Y'all want to have some real
I'm not getting
conversation?
offended. We can talk about hoes
Let's
you
get
ain't
to
got.
it. And I'm gonna tell you what really happens. I'm gonna tell you what
You
really
ain't got
happens.
no hoes.
You don't want to hear it because you know it's the truth.
You not even speaking your real truth right now.
I'm gonna speak my real truth. I'm gonna tell you. I call my fucking wife and she'll tell you what's really happening. I'm gonna speak my real truth. I'm gonna tell you. I call my fucking wife and she'll tell you what's really happening.
Boy said he can call his wife and she can let us know what's going on. Well, let us know what's going on, partner.
Now, that's my man, hypocrites, man. He landed out thick. Now, what people are not realizing is that when you go down this road, this is where it gets strange. Because now people are going to look at it and say, hey, what's up with dude? You know, what's up with this guy? Why is he moving in a way that don't seem to make sense to the rest of the world? This guy was supposed to be a devoted, conservative Christian man. What these values of his is super contradictory to the behavior that we're supposed to be seeing. Why are we seeing this savagery? Why are we seeing this entitlement? It's kind of crazy when you look at it. And he seemed to just love to key off on black women. Why is black women the target so much? That's another thing. Like, that's another bizarre statement. Why are we picking and choosing how are we going to destroy some body or some person that we supposedly got feelings of concern for? They're up on the panel, but it's like they're there for your amusement to, destroy them or tear them down. In other words, it seems very calculative. And I just don't understand the kind of behavior. This kind of pattern is like really toxic. And to see that illustrated, that everybody around get to see it and they act like it's not there or non-existent. It's kind of toxic behavior, man. Right. You guys been watching it further than me, so you guys would know more.
I don't talk about what it is that I do in the bedroom and all of that shit.
You should.
I ain't got to prove how many women that I have on my team or the fleet or anything.
I don't talk about that.
All we going to do is we going to just play it. We going to play it out.
What do you mean you don't talk about what you do in the bedroom, my nigga? Are you insinuating that you and your wife bring women to y'all bedroom? Is that because that was just random? That was random. That's why people think your wife gay now, nigga.
Hey, she could be, man. She could be a swinger. You see, these type of couples and relationships and these type of scenarios that they create, you never know how they be, man. I told you, he reminds me of this pastor that had his own congregation. And the pastor, he at the same time had married this woman. She was married to a pimp before him. And he got her to leave the pimp to come to the pulpit. And basically she left one pimp for another pimp. And he was sleeping with girls in the congregation. He had drove basically all the men out, and it was just all women in the congregation. So when we came to that church, we saw how it was crazy. I was like, this is kind of weird. And then my homeboy who was there, he was banned. He got kicked out the church because he slept with the pastor's daughter. It wasn't his real daughter, it was his stepdaughter. It was the mom, the wife that he married. Her daughter, she was there. He was in there running her, like banging her and all throughout the whole place. So he had got banned and kicked out. So he only came back with me. I didn't know he was banned, but they kind of like let him back in because I was there. It's like, oh, look, he's back. And they was like, oh, that's because of you, man. And we letting him back in. I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't know he was banned. He told me nothing. So that's how that even took place in real time. And Anton gives me that feeling or that whole vibe of, yeah, you like that pastor, dude. You got a lot of his tendencies. He came in there bragging about the riches and then talk about the Bible. And he thought he could actually talk to God. Like he would actually sit there and be like, God was talking to me right now. He told me he giving me the sermon and what to tell today. I'm like, oh, this finna be interesting. So he's just chatting with you right now. See, you don't believe it. Everybody don't believe it until they see it. I'm like, yeah, I didn't believe this dude would go this far. But now that I'm watching this pastor, the more he do this, the less I believe. So let him continue to embarrass himself. Now, I'm somebody who's basically have seen it all, right? Like there's been other YouTubers that have come here and they go for success, and congratulations to them. But when I see people trying to run a play, on the general public, and then I call it out for what it is, I'm only doing it because I'm calling out what I see. I'm not going around trying to search for anything on the individual, you know, because it's like, what am I doing that for? It makes no sense. Complete waste of my time. So if I was to get involved, that's all it would be for me, is a waste of my time. It's like, why would you be digging up Anton stuff? It's like, I don't have time to go backwards. So if somebody else brings something to me, then I'll check it out and see it. But other than that, you know, because y'all see me every day. Yeah, so when these women were speaking,
something to say about Anton Daniels that is aesthetically appeasing. And I'm
and look at that,
gonna get that
black
nigga
women up there speaking a piece.
I was never that man's nothing. I was somebody on a panel. Okay, let's not tie me to him in that way by any means, shape, or form. Okay, like there's no connection there. All right, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I don't like that. I was just a guest, and that's it. That's it. Never. Ever. But I'll keep it a buck. You know what? I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Anton definitely asked me to come to Detroit before. He definitely DM'd me on that one day. And mind you, this was several shows after I had been on his panel. Right? And when he asked me, when you come into the D, I said, for what? What's in Detroit? And he said, you know, you'll just have to trust me. It'll be fun. And I'm, nah, fun in Detroit. I ain't never heard of that. Never heard of that. Well, you'll just have to trust me. What difference does it make, right? He's talking to me. He's not giving me any. Now, if he's DMing me like this, somebody that he has gotten into it multiple times with, right?
Hold on, let's get to no.
If he's DMing me with this pimp talk, because that's exactly what it sounded like. You just got to trust me. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I said, for what? What do you ask me? What do you ask me to come to Detroit to do? Right? Well, what difference does it make? You'll just have to trust me. I said, it makes all the difference. I need details. And you know what he said to me? Just let me know when you're ready. Because you'll just have to trust me. Never spoke to him about it again. And it never played out. Why? Because I'm asking too many questions. I'm not excited because you DMing me asking to bring me to Detroit for what, nigga? And this was like fresh off of the conversation that he had about having women that he worked with or are friends with, how they pussy got to be on the table for him. My pussy ain't never on the table. And you're not gonna parade me around like, you know what I'm saying? Like Mika, like Molly, like Q, or whatever the case may be. No.
Mika goofy ass was so infatuated with trying to get the spotlight and some fame. Her goofy ass just jumped up with no morals, no regard to her motherfucking husband, and said, "Yes, Anton."
Hey, this dude hilarious, man. Hey, hypocrites, man. He be doing his thing. Dude, if you ever get a chance to follow anybody, follow that man right there. Because he tell it like it is. He ain't a player, he just simple lie. Hey, it's a shame. It's funny, but it's not. It's almost sad because you see, you got basically men, grown men, doing this to women. in this day and age with Me Too, you would think, man, ain't no way they're gonna allow this. In today's time, come on, man. Now the Me Too and everything, come on, are you serious? Who playing like that? All the girl got to do is say, all Mika got to do is say, he put his hands on me, he touched me inappropriately one time. I didn't feel comfortable when we were in the car, and he body shamed me, and he threatened to revenge, sex tape me and all that stuff. It is a fickle world out here. People are lying every day, making themselves victims. They don't care how ridiculous or embarrassing it is. It's like, you don't hear yourself? No, they don't care. Most of them. They don't care. That's why. Oh no. When you meet people that's real and authentic, they don't care. Anton has been doing this for years and getting by. Nobody has said a thing. Those girls on that panel could take everything away from him. Contracts, montracts, okay? They don't care about any of that when it's all said and done. When it is all said and done, you are somebody who is victimizing women. But it just goes to show you, because they're black, if these was white girls, Anton be done. He would be through. Ain't a thing he can do about it. He'd be sitting there trying to defend himself. He's like, I'm out here shoveling early, man. I feel bad for y'all. We haven't gotten any snow. I don't know if we getting any. They talking about y'all getting 20 feet of snow. They talking about it's an emergency in New York. They might cancel the Knicks game. All kind of craziness.
See, like, man, you know one thing about dark skinned women, and this is the only thing I date is dark skinned women. They the most down to earth, straightforward type of women. Why, when they talk about colorism, they not talking about how real dark skinned fucking black woman is?
And the reason why that's the case is because they go through the scrutiny just like the dark skinned man. And you got to ask yourself, why is that? Why the dark-skinned man got to go through the moral scrutiny than anybody else in the world. That even in the legal system. They had 2 guys arrested for the same damn thing. One light skin, one dark skin. And what's the name? Talking about some, you see how I got an eye bond because I ran in there. He's like, man, you got an eye bond because your little wavy light skinned ass come walking in there with the damn suit on talking about college. He was like, man, that judge didn't give a damn. He looked at me, saw a big lineman, big bold black motherfucker pull it up. He was, oh hell no, D-bond right away. Yep, $50,000 D-bond. He was like, oh hell no. They had no concern. See, the reason that there's no concern is because there's no sense of urgency. When these people have no consideration, no sense of urgency towards it, it's not a big deal for them. It's not important. They don't care. They haven't figured any of it out. Yeah, I get a pass more than a dark-skinned individual. But I'm not stupid enough to believe it ain't true. So he's right about that. So dark-skinned women, they hear about it a lot. You know, they see the wavy light-skinned girl, and some light-skinned people, they fall victim to that. They feel they special. They start having paper bag parties and stuff. You ain't never heard of the paper bag party? Yeah, if your complexion is darker than a paper bag, you couldn't come into the party. Yeah, that's real. That was really happening out here. So it was a person who didn't get in because he was light skinned, but he didn't meet the criteria of the paper bag. So he complained about that, and they ruined that. It was at a college university. And they was like, what are y'all teaching at this university? And this is black people being discriminative against black people. Society's done that. And when you come a long way in society, they pin black against black. They do it all the time. They have no intentions. No. Come on, man. Stop acting like you don't know. The bodega at the grocery store tell you the same thing. The bodega man at the grocery store will tell you the same thing. He not serving no darkies. He more cautious of the dark-skinned person in the store. Colorism is a thing. It's been implanted, and we prejudice against ourselves. It's nuts, but that's the reality. And it's 2026.
How they gonna mean what they say, and they gonna say what they mean, and you gonna have to come to them with a level of respect.
Yeah, they'll hold you accountable. And as you can see how he sits there and say his black woman is a queen, his wife, but he barely showcase her, but want to showcase this Mika and claim, oh, she's just a content creator. Okay. Well, we gonna see. Because right now, no one sees it that way. I don't see it that way.
You feel me? I ain't, bro. I ain't gonna do it. I was gonna say something, but now, why you don't talk about that? Why you don't talk about how dark skinned women be so authentic? Now it's some bullshit that black bitches out here though. But we ain't talking about black bitches. We talking about dark-skinned women who carry themselves with a certain level of respect and decorum. Like this woman is. Don't sit on your platform telling me that, oh shit, all women that I invite out or fly out as a married man have to at least have that box on the table for me to sniff. At least. And she's saying, why would you DM me after you done made this bold statement on your platform? Like I'm one of your hoes. Like I'm Mika.
He would have DM'd me, yo, Jazz, I got a cool idea. I think we could do something. I know we look like enemies, but maybe we could collab and do something, you know, that'll help you grow in your channel. If he would have came at me like that, I would have been like, can I bring my nigga? Can I bring my man? Because if it's strictly business, it shouldn't be a problem. We could do it. We could do a double date. Me, you, and your book. But see, it never got that far because I didn't have stars in my eyes. Mika said as soon as he DM'd her, she was like, yeah, I'll go do the interview. Yeah. I'm asking like, what we on? What you on? Coming to Detroit for what? I heard it's so cold in the D. Fuck you want me out there for? What difference does it make? He's a pimp. Or at least a wannabe. And unfortunately, he got one with Mika. Being successful in this space is definitely a goal of mine, for sure. But I don't need to put myself in nefarious situations or a situation that'll make me look bad just because the person that's asking me to hang out got a bunch of followers and a bunch of subscribers because he liked to talk shit. No. So if he's DMing me like this, I know for sure if he's DMing any of these other women, it ain't on no professional nothing. It ain't business. He trying to holler. Okay? Of course, he's going to frame it that way. But the fact that you couldn't even tell me the reason why you wanted me to come to Detroit after we have been going head to head with each other, damn near every show. You want to talk to me? That lets me know I bring value to you. But you're not going to use me to look like one of your little honeydews, your little honey dips. Oh, no. So yeah, y'all, that's why I'm like, you can't fool me because the way he moved, it's not professional. It's not. Flat out. But let's keep going. That was my little story I wanted to share. I got asked to get flown out too. And I was like, for why? And he was like, bitch, never mind.
Right. You ain't
He let me have pocket. Damn, Jazz, shit. Yeah. And best believe I was bringing my nigga. What? Yeah, make sure you give me a room. I'm gonna bring my man. Because he helped me with my business. I bet you I wouldn't have been able to come.
Angry Man posed a possibility. Angry Man posed a possibility that Anton Daniels himself basically like alluded to.
I said before, I don't know Anton and Rita's relationship dynamic. For all we know, she could be of the mind she don't care if he kick it with chicks. For all we know, she could be of the mind she don't care if he's flirtatious. We don't know. And we don't know how far that goes. We don't know how far her tolerance of whatever goes. We don't know what type of arrangement. Bro, let me tell you something. In my lifetime, and I'm not saying this is their arrangement. I'm just going to keep it funky.
Let's get to it. And I'm going to tell you what really happens. You don't want to hear it because you know it's the truth.
You're not even speaking your real truth right now.
I'm going to speak my real truth. I'm going to tell you what really, I call my fucking wife and she'll tell you what's really happening.
And let me show you this shit. Anton Daniels going back and forth with Mr. 1950 about how many hoes he got and who can get the most bitches. That's what men do. We do that. You know what I'm saying? It's childish. I know women, y'all got y'all thing, but we flexing. Nigga, I got more hoes. I can get more than you, especially you, Anton. But he's trying to prove to goddamn Mr. 1950 he'll fly him out and they can go hoe hunting. You feel me? As a married woman. But check this out.
I'm the guy that you know that you could not touch in that lane.
Oh, okay.
Or you can have all the money in the world, but that shit don't matter when it comes to these bitches. You know it. You know it.
Let me say this.
You know it.
Hold on, wait.
Listen, now we cooking.
No. This is beautiful. I like.
Oh, he knows what we talking about. He knows.
Here's the thing.
Don't worry about it, Miss K.
I got a fleet of hoes right now.
Man, you don't got no fleet of. Man, stop it.
Calm down, cowboy. Let me get my thoughts off.
I got no bitches, nigga. You think a nigga with hoes? Do you know a man that gets women knows motherfuckers that don't? Anton, it's cool. You on social media, bro. Listen, say that. You just say that, bro. I'm just telling you, dog. I'm not gonna let you get away with that, man. Come on, dog. You ain't getting no bitches, nigga. Nigga, let's go. I'm coming to Detroit. Let's see. I'm coming to Detroit. When do you want me to come to Detroit? Me and you. Put it on social media. I'm coming to Detroit. 50 coming to Detroit, and let's find out.
Okay, so I tell you what. Okay,
let's find out.
I'm gonna let him finish saying what he's gonna say.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. My bad. I'm disrespecting the panel. Go ahead, man.
No, that's cool.
My fault.
So like I was saying, I got a fleet of hoes right now that will come and finesse you out of your socks, nigga. That's number one. Okay. And anybody in Detroit, whether I was in high school all the way up until right now, know who I am in real life. Now, I don't have to yell to get my point across.
Oh, I'm in your soul. I feel it in your breath. You're breathing hard. You're breathing hard.
I thought you was going to be quiet for 5 seconds.
My bad. Yo, go ahead.
I will send you a first-class ticket to Detroit, nigga.
I'm ready.
All you got to do is DM me. I will have a cameraman follow us around, and I will embarrass every last one of you gamed up niggas.
Oh, let's get busy.
Hold on, let me finish. Because I know that y'all think that y'all got it. I seen you niggas on y'all little men's trips. You niggas is corny. Cornballs. You niggas is the corniest niggas that I ever seen in my life. Everybody that be sitting in y'all audience, them niggas look like they play video games all day. Nigga, you can't stand in front of people like me. You will never come to my city. I will send you a flight. I will embarrass you. And understand this. When you get done being embarrassed, you better call me the king.
But then Anton go into this, I don't know what this nigga obsession is with flying niggas out or women out. And then he gonna tell Mr. 1950, I'm gonna fly you out like one of my baddies. Then he started calling him baby girl after the fact he knew it was a slip. Why would you say that to a grown man? You trying to be funny, but the true thoughts might have slipped through the goddamn cracks.
Let me ask you this, Anton. As a businessman, you need to have experience in order to be successful, or can you just come in and be successful right away? Do you need experience? Do you need experience in knowing what you're doing?
I'm letting you get your thoughts on.
No, I'm just saying, because you need experience to know what you're doing when it comes to women. You don't know what you're doing, Anton. And I don't know why I don't know who told you. First of all, you may have people around you that fuck with you because you got dollars. That's fake. That's not genuine. So what I'm telling you is, I'm telling you straight up, man to man, when I come down there, I'm gonna extend my hand, but let's go. Let's go. And keep it live. We're not gonna edit. We're not gonna cut this, that, and that. Let's keep it live. And when I'm telling you, and I don't mind you talking about them. That's on them. I'm talking about me and you. I'm talking about 50 to Anton Daniels. We can see what's happening, man. I'm ready for it, man. I will DM you tonight. We can talk about it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I said Pop the Streak and Chantel let you, man. You want to lead with your boots, 1950.
I'm not gonna even talk about it. I'm gonna just do it. I don't have to go back and forth. I'm not about to prove myself. I don't pillow talk. I don't talk about what it is that I do in the bedroom and all of that shit. I ain't gotta prove how many women that I have on my team or the fleet or anything. I don't talk about that. All we gonna do is we gonna just play it. We gonna play it out.
What do you mean you don't talk about what you do in the bedroom, my nigga? Are you insinuating that you and your wife bring women to y'all bedroom? Is that because that was just random? That was random. That's why people think your wife gay now, nigga. This performing and shit is starting to affect other people name, image, and likeness that's connected with you.
Yeah, that's true. And in this business, that's how it's looked at. It's frowned upon. And the reason it's frowned upon so much is because people are so galvanized by it. Because the real people I know that's married, they don't even play that. Like they think mostly like, man, all men cheat and all this. Like, no, there's some people that love their wife. They love hanging out with their wife. They like doing stuff with their wife, even if it's work related. You know, saying the wife gonna meet the woman. Why do you think it was imperative for your wife to meet Mika and for her to be there? You think she was gonna let you just go ahead and do all this without her? I got friends. I told y'all been listening to my stories. Y'all heard me when I said, hey, my boy, he married to a girl who was a stripper. And they used to, you know, get down. They used to walk around their house naked all the time. It was crazy. It was wild, man. So they would bring girls home, back to the crib, get down with them. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. But this is society, right? This is the society everybody's in. They wanted to be a part of so bad. They want to be in that mix. And one girl, you know, they good at getting people sucked into that world. They introduced a lot of people into that life. Like he would let people, you know, get down with his girl. And I'm like, why would you let people get down with your girl? You know what I'm saying? Then he got married. I'm like, that's your wife. He was like share with other dudes. And then they both be tag teaming her. I'll be like, dude, you do that. You wanted me, you know, like, hey, you want to get out with the wife? No. No. I am not going. You are not finna get me. It is not happening. No way, shape, or form. Man, I'm telling you, society does that. They put people in there and they tag them against each other. No, I don't hate Anton. I mean, I'm just gonna say he ain't done nothing that I think I would hate him. I'm just saying, when it comes to society and everything, come on. It's just that, like, I've never seen his other channels. Like, I wasn't privy to all that. No, I wasn't privy to the news at all. So when I started hearing like what was going on, no. Like I said, I was somebody who was not privy to knowing all this stuff back then. Like Anton was like a foregone conclusion to me. You know, he would give like the Anton I knew was the financial advice guy. You know, like, yeah, invest in this. You know, that's the Anton I knew before, you know, I start seeing him talk about relationships like he was Kevin Samuels. And then it turned into this. I've always saw him by himself. I never saw the panels. So I didn't know what that was about. You know, so if it ain't one thing, it's another. You know what I'm saying? So you live and you learn. But I'm just saying, in today's time, I'm surprised that he was even getting away with something like that. Because in today's time, they don't even allow black people to be caught in that situation. They don't allow black people to be, privy to stuff like that. It's not for us. It's not common for us to be in those scenarios or situations. He said Antoine Walker played for the Celtics. I know he live out here. I see Antoine Walker all the time. I see Twan. He was just in Miami for the reunion. He be at the Bears place I go to. Mm-hmm. When you in a society pace driven scenario, man, you're dealing with people whose emotion is just so great. They don't even know how to make it last or go to another plateau, or saying, hey, all right, we getting out of hand here. Let's just keep it on what we doing right here. Let's keep it on the business. People, their ego gets so caught up, they start thinking it's really about them and that they are an emperor and they sitting on this throne. It's like, man, dude, you just don't know how bad you make yourself look. You playing yourself. And it's not even oh my God. People said 89% toxic. Jesus Christ. So, damn. Is he toxic? 89% says yes. That's because society put everybody against each other. Like they act like everybody can't eat on YouTube. Like somebody, what he's doing gonna shorten my money. Dude, this ain't no television show. We all come on at the same time. Like you got to choose what you want to watch. Dude, you can go back and watch somebody's video anytime you want. See, this is how I tell you, this is how they fool people. Now, they don't tell you, they don't tell Joe Rogan, hey, you got a choice, Bill Simmons or Joe Rogan. Which one of us you gonna watch? They don't say nothing like that ever. You'll never hear them say something like that. It's always room for Whitey. And my thing is, my only disdain with Anton is that he acts like that stuff don't exist. Like, it's just an illusion. That's color is holding you back. No, sir. I'm not supposed to, because they give me some money, I'm supposed to be, if it's racism, I ain't seeing any. I'm supposed to not notice that the world is racist because I'm successful? I'm like, where in the world would I be happy doing that? You know, your family members, they ain't successful. What? They ain't experiencing racism? Sorry. Don't work that way. That's because the majority of the people involved, they know what they're doing. They saying, hey, this is the way it is. This is how we moving. And as they don't care who gets hurt, who don't. It's their game. That's society for you. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to go that route, it was very easy for them to do so. My thing is, when you date somebody off of emotion, yeah, when you date off of emotion, it'll come back to haunt you like that. It'll come back to hurt you in the end. Because in the long run, the majority of these people, their only concerns is how you're moving in society.
Okay, guys, come on in here. We have some more information. Anton Daniels' alleged side chick just told everything. She did an interview that is behind a paywall. I'm going to let you guys listen to the audio. In this interview, she did not maintain eye contact. In fact, she was looking at the computer. It almost seemed as if someone was listening and was either telling her what to say or they were typing her what to say. It is really awkward. Now, I have the full audio. We're going to get into it. I will stop it from time to time because she does say some really crazy stuff that kind of makes you believe, like, girl, you most definitely was messing around with a married man. Now, I'm not going to prolong it because, like I said, it is about 58 minutes long. So let's get into it. Make sure I got the audio up.
Okay. Mika, what do you go by online? They just know you as Mika?
I either go by Mika or Pop Culture Mika.
Okay, Pop Culture, man. I want to put your government and if you know, looking you up on the internet and your social security number you, next thing you know, you got a house and they're taking your tax return. Well, listen, welcome. I know unconventional interview. Your team reached out because apparently you are being slandered all over the internet concerning you and Anton Daniels, a fellow content creator on the YouTube streets that has a massive platform. Apparently he's married and has been married for a very long time, has children and everything, and you two have a working relationship, but the content creators are saying that you guys have a relationship. They're saying that you are the mistress, aka side piece, side chick.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what we're here for. Now I'm due to talk to Anton, I believe Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. We're talking to Anton Wednesday, Jason? Yes. So me and Anton are going to be doing a full sit down. We will be discussing you, but I think it's only right that we, hear from your mouth. And so, real quick, I just want to, if you don't mind, just giving some short background on who you are and what it is that you do.
Cool. Well, my name is Mika. I go by Pop Culture Mika, and I am a commentator. I am a conservative commentator as well. I have been featured on Fox. I've been featured on BBC.
And don't forget to follow LaKeisha. Keisha, and she seems like she's doing her rounds, getting herself popular. She really, to me, don't sound like she really has too much concern about it as much as anybody would probably believe. It seems like she's okay with the celebrity. Some people would, but I think it might affect her space. Like she wants to clear her name. She's the victim. It's not what everyone thinks. She just wants this attention. It's almost like one day I'll make it to TMZ, like they want to get famous, and it's crazy. Fame is something else, man. I mean, this person made it to TMZ, and TMZ offered them $3,000. $3,000. Can you imagine that? You losing yourself for $3,000? I'm like, dude, that's $3,000. $3,000. But man, we was on TMZ. Yeah, in an embarrassing way. TMZ wanted you to tell your story for $3,000. Pathetic.
See, and I am also in the YouTube content creation space as well.
Okay, cool. Are you a journalist? I think I saw somewhere that you were a journalist.
Yes.
So you went to journalism school and
No, I did not, but I have been doing this for a very long time. So I've been in the entertainment industry pretty much my entire life. And I kind of got into journalism by way of doing politics. So I do commentating with BBC News and, like I said, with Fox 5.
Okay, cool. All right, no problem. So real quick, let's start from the beginning. How did you and Anton meet?
So me and Anton met online. Anton reached out to me, sent me an email, told me that he would like to interview me. So that's how we met, talked about what we will interview about, and that was that.
Okay. What made you reach out to do an interview, though? Were you trending at the time or something?
So from what Anton told me, a lot of his, I guess supporters or a lot of the people that watch him like my content. And they kept, emailing him because from what I know of Anton, they will email him if they see somebody online that they think is, interesting or they want, Anton to talk to.
Okay, so he basically said the viewers have reached out to you. How many followers did you guys have at the time?
So at the time that Anton reached out, I probably had about maybe 20K on Instagram. And I had just, I've only been doing YouTube a year, a little over a year, maybe 15, 18 months. And at the time I had just started YouTube. So his followers probably know me from just, doing different commentations and being on different people's podcasts at the time.
Okay. And how many years ago was this?
I've known Anton almost 2 years now.
Okay. And so, so what would lead them to believe? Because I know he had that big blowout with Corey Holcomb. I don't know if Corey mentioned your name or anything like that, but when it comes up like you are coming up as Anton side chick. Now, I do want to. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. No, please don't be disrespectful. I'm just saying.
I understand.
However, you heard Cam Newton. Cam Newton say he can't be around no beautiful women, and it just be strictly friends.
Now, I don't agree with that. If you around a woman and you can't be friends with a woman, here's the problem with that scenario. If you're around a woman and you can't be friends with her, that's a problem with you. Because all your thing about this person is sexual. That's it. You have a lust demon in you. I can't be friends with you. I gotta have it. Then that's lust. That ain't got nothing to do. That problem is with you. I can easily be friends with one. Sometimes you get better relationships and better friendships out of women. Because nowadays, most of the guys are moving like women. Yeah. Well, Anton got caught actually flirting.
Anton Daniels, a married man. Mika, a married woman. We saw the interview that she did. By now, you saw my reaction to the long interview she did about their relationship, saying that it was really platonic. Now, I mean, always friendly. If he flirted with her, it was just business. It was just, for content. This video right here is going to open up your eyes to what kind of flirting was actually going on. And you guys tell me, do you guys think this is appropriate content or not? Yeah, I mean, again, they are on a panel. This was recorded for content. From my knowledge, both of them was married at this time. You tell me, content or not, is this appropriate? Shout out to my guy, House of Hypocrites, growing a great channel. Y'all go, subscribe to him and all that good stuff. House of Hypocrites, for putting this video together. Anton put Mika on the spot, and she said yes to this. Let's check it out.
Let me ask you a question. If I had met you some time ago, you think we would be in a relationship? Why not?
That's crazy.
Toxic.
Why not? Because I'm toxic? Because I'm toxic.
That's a cornball question, though.
If I had met you some time ago, do you think we would be in a relationship? Has Anton ever flirted with you, Mika?
Everything you about to see in this video is either deleted or privated. Now that says a lot for a nigga like the Angry Man, telling us that Anton Daniels is doing this for content when it comes to Mika.
And they over there talking about some. It seemed like Anton's wife knew what was going on. It seemed like he doing this for content. No shit, Sherlock. Ain't that what I told you from day one? Ain't that what I told you when the shit first jumped off?
So let's get.
Yeah, so we got doing things for content for like shock value, and we have like isolated events that seem a little bit more personal. Like there was a conversation off camera. Yeah, you know what I mean, she made it seem in that interview like there's nothing that goes on off camera. Everything that happens is on camera, and when he's flirting, is usually on camera, and it's for content. You know what I mean? So again, that kind of flirting, I think that's a lot. I mean, any flirting as a married person is a lot. You know what I mean? It's OD. But when she kind of pitched it's content, you're kind of thinking about it from a lens of like an actor. Now, I mean, an actor and an actress. Like y'all are putting on a facade. Like y'all are acting. But that question seemed a little personal, if not a lot of personal.
Straight, you want us to believe Anton Daniels is creating cheating bait content with another married woman, and this all a motherfucking master plan. So he go delete the content that he was making for content. That's what the fuck you trying to say. I believe you, angry man. Hey, angry man, watch me gossip about this shit. Let's get into the video.
Did I not say Slimmy too?
Okay, so you remember what you said.
I said Slimmy too, and then I said shout out to my film crew. And I said Lex.
So this is Mika right up here.
See, y'all be putting words in our mouth because y'all want us to lose.
No, we all heard it. How about those super chats?
If I had met you, what the fuck was it?
This is awkward.
Let me ask you a question. If I had met you,
why they look like they sitting hostage? Like they gotta sit through this. Like I know Mika said they getting paid, but like they look like they sitting hostage to this. Like nobody's on a topic or nothing. Like just like yo, everybody got twice.
Some time ago. You think we would be in a relationship? Why not?
Oh, camera's going off?
Top.
You see how the women got off? The women got off the panel quick. And the reason the women got off is because they see this is crazy. No woman want to be up there while you glazing another woman. So do I believe Anton was doing this for content? Yes. But he also, this is a double entendre for him. Because if she was like, I don't know, maybe he's trying to groom this woman in also. He's feeling her out. While he's also claiming that he can fall back on this is just for content. Because if it don't go the way he like, that's the angle. Oh, we just using this for content. But if you're using this for content, why did you take it down? When it was used for content, it's content. What would make you take it down?
Why not? Because I'm toxic. Because I'm toxic.
Your love is your love.
I don't think I'm like people like with your personality type. I don't think I'm like fun enough.
No, that's not. No, that's because that's what you keep saying to me.
crazy world that we live in, especially because brothers' dollars is low. But shout out to my subscribers because right now they are making money just by playing games on their phone. Shout out to this subscriber right here. I don't know. I think it's A Vocals. He said, "Hey, brother, I'm a sub to your YouTube, but I've made over $300 so far." At first, he couldn't send me a picture, but I asked him, I said, "Dope, bro, what game do you play?" I wanted to tell y'all. He said, "Only 2, Monopoly, Disney, and Solitaire." Well, that's 3, I believe. So this is his earnings right here, 324. If you want to make this money, man, if you want to try it out for yourself, I'll put the link in the description below. It's extremely simple. Now, I mean, just check it out. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But as you can see, I always show y'all evidence that people of real life making money doing this. All right. I do not know these people. They're not paid actors. You know what I mean? I always show y'all the DMs that I get. And if you make some money, I will also shout you out. Now, I mean, on my page as well. All right. So DM me a screenshot of the earnings that you've made playing games on your phone. I'll put the link in the description below, the link in the comment section. All right. Back to the video.
I guess this the type of acceptable content motherfuckers is making. See, they trying to use this word content as a shield, as if it's erasing a moral code or conduct when it comes to being motherfucking married. These motherfuckers 40. I can see if you 17 doing cheating, pranking videos.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But angry men saying they doing it for content. Get the fuck out of here. You know damn well they ain't doing it for content. And that's your...
And the simple fact that everybody turned their cameras off kind of shows you like there's an underlining understanding that everybody on the show kind of has. You know what I mean? Like that said a lot just now. When everybody turned their cameras off and just allowed them.
See, everybody could see that. Once the cameras went off, we knew right away, uh-oh, this ain't something I want to be seen being a part of. Because they know this scene is going to get chopped up and clipped up, and they don't want no parts of it. They don't want no parts of themselves being attached to it. No, why would you? I mean, but how lame are you to say that? If I was your man, or if we was there, why? Because I'm toxic. It's oh my God. I'm like, dude, have you ever been around a girl like ever? Talk to your brothers. He probably married the first woman that said hi to him. Right, when they take that makeup off, they don't look like what they look like. I'm telling you, man, that's why these people are so crazy these days, man. They are really crazy. And it just, like, when you put her under that type of scrutiny, it looks bad.
The video gets worse.
This is awkward. Why are you doing this? On live.
Oh my God.
My personality type is to porn.
That's not what but see, you changing.
What? I answered the question.
But what about the conversations that we had previously, though?
Which one?
You just was different.
Nah, bro. It seems there's something going on off camera. Like come on, y'all. We not dumb. We all adults, bro. This is not content, bro. He's having a conversation that, as a married man, first of all, how are you a married man and having this conversation live says a lot. But this is giving vibes of like his wife accepts this type of behavior. Nah, I mean, his wife accepts this type of behavior and he doesn't fully respect her husband. You know what I mean? That's the vibe it gives. As a married man myself, that's the vibe this is giving. You know what I mean? Because I even think about how he get up and he say, man, I always got a bad chick with me. And he be saying these things about women around him, like, and it's like, as a married man, you saying all of this? Like, and you and your wife, y'all been married for a while. So just hearing that, it sounds like his wife is cool with him talking like that, or she's used to it. You know what I mean? Or she's found a way to just, it is what it is. This is who he is. This is my husband. This is how he is. You know what I mean? But Mika, as a married woman, at what point do you say this is too much? Now, I mean, because this is not light flirting. This is not saying something like somebody like you. I can see why your husband loves you. Like, you're a beautiful woman, and beautiful women like you, deserve to be treated the way your husband treats you. That's a flirt without directly flirting. You know what I mean? This is like, yo, in another lifetime, you think we could be together? That's mad inappropriate. That's mad inappropriate. You know what I mean?
Which one?
You just was different.
And there's a conversation.
So this is content. This is good old content. Lakeisha pointed this out. He said, Mika led Anton to believe if they would have met earlier that he had a shot at sniffing that twat. My bad. But yeah, she led Anton to believe he had a shot. But haven't both of y'all been married all y'all adult lives?
Yeah.
But it's just content. The video get worse.
It gets worse?
What happened? What'd you say?
He was different.
Like,
expound. What you mean?
The first time that we was in the car, the first time we was in the car, when we first talked.
I was quiet the entire time.
But then you explained to me why you was quiet.
That's correct.
You quiet for a different reason now.
What?
You quiet for a different reason now.
this is goofy as hell. This is so damn goofy. Like, nigga, why are you, like, let's just take the married part out of this. Why are you having this conversation? Like, this is what I mean when they say, like, you can't unlame somebody just by giving them money. Like, what is this?
That's
like,
exactly
this is
what I said. Word
if
for word.
y'all did have a conversation, let's take y'all being married out of it for a second, even though that's a huge component to this conversation. But why are you having this conversation about something y'all possibly had a conversation about privately? She's not talking about it, and now you're talking about it publicly to get her to say something on a panel with other people on a live while other people are watching, knowing that both of y'all are married. My shirt look backwards. Knowing that both of y'all are married. Like, why are you even having this conversation? Like, these are the topics? Respectfully, like, how did y'all get here? And then you deleted this. Allegedly, because I don't know if he actually deleted it. That's what my boy House of Hypocrite said. But this whole thing is just like, this is a lame ass conversation. Like, this is yeah, man. Money can't unlame you, man.
We supposed to be better than this. We supposed to be better than what we are. You don't agree?
She got the face of Why is this nigga saying this on live right now? Like, is he serious? Like, just peep the silence and the looks and the grabbing of the face, all that. Like, are you really like putting that conversation that we had out there in the public right now?
Be quiet for a different reason now.
What?
Like 2,000. She said she's getting paid about $2,000 to $3,000 for this show, right? I'm gonna say this very respectfully, because $2,000 to $3,000 is nothing to sneeze on. But at the cost of your marriage, at the cost of disrespecting your marriage, is it really worth it? $2,000 to $3,000? And then I just have to ask, like, is your husband cool with this? His wife is cool with this? Like, this is flirting. This is not no content, bro. This is a lot. This is a isolated event. This is a lot right now, allegedly. Right?
Quiet for a different reason now.
I be spamming allegedly. I'm not getting sued, yo. I got expensive bills.
We supposed to be better than this. We supposed to be better than what we are.
Imagine a husband watching this.
You don't agree?
No, because I'm a great friend.
No.
I am a great friend. I am a great friend. I am a great friend.
How long have you and Anton been business partners or friends?
We're business partners, and
so you're not a friend, because I don't want to provide language that's inaccurate.
That's why I changed it.
Yeah.
We're business partners, absolutely.
You're not friends.
No.
Okay.
Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Not necessarily. Well, yeah.
No.
I am a great friend.
House of Hypocrites is on.
Now, listen. When she said, notice she said, we are good. Like, I'm a good friend. When she says, I'm a good friend, she didn't say she was Anton's friend. She just said, I'm a good friend. So it doesn't mean, like what she said on that show, that she was actually Anton's friend whatsoever. She just says, I'm a good friend. Oh, yeah. That's what I said the first time around. If you're familiar with his content, you'll realize how diabolical he is. But no, for her, it's all business. She has no real interest in Anton besides business. There's no, if he's got feelings for her, yeah, he like her. You could tell that. But he gonna make it like, man, I love my wife. This is all business. He like that girl. I'm just doing this for content. Yeah. It's like asking her, would you sleep with me if you met me before I was married? Sure, man. In a heartbeat. That lets you know right then and there. Oh man, I can hit. Then he gonna run the sob story on you one day. Man, we just been fighting and fighting. We ain't really together no more. We just standing together for the brand. I wish I had somebody like you. Lame. Lame Street. I mean, look, dude, we done seen this so many times with these guys. Because they put so much of themselves into what they do. Like everybody know their character. It's like, who you fooling? You can't fool anybody. Yeah. Ask them about it. These dudes know. How much his net worth is? That's on him. It ain't got nothing to do with me. How much money Anton got does not concern me. What he eat don't make me shit. I'm like, not once did we mention money. And that was real talk. Yeah, the lady that had the surgery. Yeah. Right. The baby come out looking like how they used to look. That's what I be telling these celebrities, and they be looking at these babies like, man, the baby don't look nothing like her. That was what's her name? That Kylie Jenner or whatever. When she had them babies, and they was like, who are these babies? I'm like, this girl used to look like the Keebler Elf. I'm like, damn, is the cookies done? No, I mean, he's really put himself in a risky situation. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, you put yourself in a risky situation like that. That's what you did. You didn't put yourself and engulfed yourself in a situation where you could lose everything. And they was like, oh, Meek and them just running the game. They probably is running the game. She's getting success and fame, and so is he. And he's like, see, I told you I was going to make you famous. Now we with Tasha K. People done Tasha K before. That don't mean that money is in line for them. Where in the world is that design saying that you're going to get some money? Because you was on Tasha K. She said she gets from anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a month, depending on super chats and everything else. Y'all still talk about that.
All the time.
What happened?
Like, John is looking down. Like, what the hell is going on?
You
lit?
No, that's not true. We'll talk about it later.
Well, I'm going to be a great friend, and we're going to go to Super Chats.
Either they all know something or they all want to know something because Carrie.
Yeah, because she had to catch that. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are married. What is happening right now? Like, what is happening right now?
Came in a few minutes too late. The silence in that goddamn room. But again, niggas calling this a played, niggas calling this content. But why do you delete this particular content if it's content?
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all give my boy to
Somebody
30,000
wrong.
subscribers.
And for the most part, Anton Daniels' wife, she might be down with the get down.
Yeah, man. All of this is extremely inappropriate, bro. This is extremely inappropriate.
Hey, and my man here, House of Hypocrites, shout out to him, man, because he's talking real. He's looking at it like, man, the wife got to be getting down too. Wife want to come in and play. He gonna be, wife gonna be, you got her naked yet? It's Mr. Nasty time. Yeah, Anton is the one I told you. He got all those different personalities. So, he turned into Dwayne. That's the nasty robe guy. When he got the robe on, then he turned to Thaddeus. When he feeling himself. Started talking about that money talk. Mm-hmm. Most people don't care. Like y'all wouldn't have cared about Anton doing this before all this stuff kicked off. But with the climate, the way stuff is now, man, y'all lose your minds. Mm-mm. No, not really. That's the way it is. It's nothing to really drag. Whenever they bring me something, I bring it to y'all. That's just the way it is. Mm-hmm. Well, do y'all believe they slept together? It's up to y'all. I don't believe they slept together, to be honest. I don't think they messed around. No, but he trying. He'll never get it because she knows she don't have to give it to him to get what she wants. Once a woman knows she don't gotta give it up to get you what she wants, like she don't want you, she want what you can give her and provide for her, and she knows she don't have to sleep with you to get it. Man, you done already messed up. She knows she ain't gotta sleep with you, so that's a relief off her hands. She's like, I ain't gotta sleep with you to get this. You gonna just get this up, but you like you did it like a merit system. Like, see what I did for you. Now, don't you want to reward me with something? No. That's how she gonna think you the stupid. She was like, I would have probably gave it up for all this contact you didn't gave me. I would have gave him, man. I would have definitely gave it up. So she's like, but now you done did it for free. Why would I be giving you something for something you already did? That's how she look at it. He played that wrong. Yeah, I don't think he hit, to be honest. I don't think they messed around. I don't think none of it. A lot of y'all saying, man, in the polls, a lot of y'all believe in it. Y'all like, yes, they did. I'm like, damn. That pole is something else.
There's no way to put it. And the way I see this is Mika understands that Anton is a bag. I think she sees him as a bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He is one of the dudes that I don't think he notices that people see him as a bag. Like,
he knows it, but he knows he gets sought out. Like, people look at him as a bag, and he's not stupid. He just don't care. He'd rather, it's either that or they don't look at him at all. So he'd rather be looked at for the bag than not looked at all. But he wants you to see him as that. That's why he bought the car that's flashy. I want to buy me a Porsche. I want to buy me a Porsche car because I want them to see I got money. Like, I'm the man. It's like, who do you want to show that to? You know, he built his own company on his own. That's commendable. You know, it's hard to build that stuff up on the strength of you. You know, not a lot of people can do it. It takes special people to do that and come up. But when they come waving and that check in front of you, are you going to have the integrity to step away from it? I did. They came for me. They offered me a deal. I turned it down. The deal would have gave me probably $2.2 million. Now I walked away from it. And that was at a minimum. Most people don't see it that way. You know what they see it as? Weakness. What you was just saying is just weakness. Look, a woman gonna let you know if she's interested. See, a woman knows she want to sleep with somebody in like 5 seconds. Everything else is you blowing yourself or saying something to make it ridiculous, to make her not even be interested. You don't even know. You be in and out and don't even know you was even in. That's how women operate. That's just how that's their movement. That's how women operate. For them, it's a different, it moves different. You know what I'm saying? A woman look at you and be like, "Ooh, I like the way, his smirk. I like the way his dimples look." Women, it's simple things. I like the way he is so polite to people. He is so nice to just everybody. Look how nice he is. It be the littlest things you do that matter to a woman, and you don't even know it. Oh no, buddy, that's women older than that. It's the little things you do that get a woman excited. A woman to see you playing with a kid, helping out, like, all right, well, let me help you do this and put this together. I'm like, man, this chick was so interested in me after This girl, I've been knowing this girl for years. No interest whatsoever. The moment I helped put her little sister to sleep, her baby sister, she was tired. I gave her the bottle, and next thing you know, I put her to sleep. That was it. She was just like, look at this. Oh my God, he put my sister to sleep. I'm like, yeah. She was tired already. Mm-hmm. Nah. Detroit. Niggas like, you and Antoine should get along because y'all both like the Pistons. I don't think he liked the Pistons at all. I think he is just there for business. Like she said, he didn't even stick around for the game. He watched one quarter, went back up top. He ain't no Piston fan. That guy look like he cares about who wins between the Pistons and the Knicks. Hell no. We were always going to be the ones that was on top. That's how we move. I would get girls by mistake. I wasn't even there to get the girl and ended up getting the girl. Women care about the little things. And that's, if Anton, you looking for notes, I can help you out. You a married man and probably don't even know how you got your wife. It was because of the money. Let me tell you right now, she love you because of the money. Just because of your behavior, man, whether it's an act or whatever. What woman would put up with that? Like, I could see if she got friends and she was like, I saw Anton's show and he up there. I think something going on with that girl. Are you okay with that? Man, she be getting clowned so hard by her friends. Ain't nobody alive that I know would be allowing her to get away with that. I mean, seriously. Nobody I know would allow somebody to get away with something like that. No, man. I mean, what do they want to do? I mean, what is it there is to know that you felt like you didn't know already? Right?
It is viewed as a conservative man who stands on conservative values is being disrespectful to his wife.
I don't really care about what other people think. The only thing that matters is the truth.
So you've never cheated on your wife?
I've never cheated. Never. That's all. And I'm looking you in your eyes, and I'm telling you, I ain't never cheated.
Okay. Did you have her permission?
That's not even
sleep with anybody else.
Let me tell you what my life philosophy.
Yeah,
No. I'm answering.
No captivity. Freezy.
What up? This your boy Freezy, and this video answers without a shadow of a doubt if Anton Daniels' wife gives him permission to have sex with other women. And by the end of this video, you will be convinced. And trust me, you want to watch till the very end. You see, Anton Daniels doesn't want to tell you the truth because he and his wife knows it could tarnish his Christian conservative image that he's been selling for years.
You know what the words say about being in a gray area? It says either be hot or cold, because if you're operating in that gray area of being lukewarm, he spits you out of his mouth. He hates in the gray area. Life is black and white according to the word.
But the grift is up. Follow me.
With her. If you a dude that's trying to change her and trying to get her to move a different way, then you shouldn't do that. You need to identify them for what they are, use them for what you need to use them for, and keep it moving. Because it's a certain woman that you marry, and then it's a certain woman that you entertain for the moment. And so keep it slotted correctly.
A lot of these men
Just don't conflate
them
it.
women for the moment while they're married.
Yeah, that's true too. And I'm never ever spending money on something that somebody else got for free. You could fucking forget it. Ever.
Anton, you're married. A lot of these men, you're right, but a lot of these.
We all pay for it. It's just that some of us have to spend more than others. That's the difference. So, like, for example, I understood that me having a wife, it was gonna cost me. But then at the same time, when I see this other chick over there, she not really worth it. She ain't got no filtration system. She don't know how to keep her mouth shut. She don't know how to add value. She don't nourish me. You know what I'm saying? All water ain't good. All water ain't good. Do you know the difference between Dasani and Fiji?
Well, Anton, we can't say that. The most men are paying some way, somehow.
We all pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of us just trick off, and that's just the end of the conversation. It's not worth what you see. Just because you pay for it, don't mean that you're not supposed to get some value from it. I want value from it. I don't want to just throw money in the air.
Okay.
I know. It takes more than just small talk on the panel for you to be convinced. Well, maybe this will help you out. You also said that, your eyebrows raised a little bit when you started noticing how he was flirting with the women a little bit. What do you mean?
Oh,
He was flirting, Fanny. What do you mean by that?
so that's another thought that was my thought was it wasn't just about Anton being disrespectful. It was the women around him allowing him to do it. And I feel like those girls have low self-esteem because you're willing to let a man mac on you. Let a man mac on you, and his wife at home while he's streaming in the living room. Because Anton be streaming in the kitchen, living room, whatever. So it just and Rita be sitting on the couch.
Would you say Anton is very flirtatious with women and like you try to mac and
Yeah, absolutely. But I think yes. And he disrespectful.
Imagine how he would have tried to paint the narrative if you would have took him That was crazy.
Y'all know he would have been taking pictures in the car. He'd have been recording me. He'd have had all kinds of proof. I'm telling y'all, that man was trying to put himself in close proximity so that he could have something tangible to hold over me, so that they could control me, keep me quiet, or keep me from talking about the things that was happening on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I saw things that were happening. I saw the girls that they were manipulating. I saw the girls they were, dating. I saw the girls that they were like doing stuff with behind the scenes. Like I saw all of that going on.
I know. It's getting more and more disturbing. But trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet.
The GOAT debate.
But before I play this next clip, I gotta pay homage to my brother, GOAT B1 Taz, who actually was the reason why this next woman named Jazz Noel decided to speak out.
What's your name? GOAT B1 Taz? Sir, I was never that man's nothing.
See, and when people go out their way to clarify their position, it's because everybody seems to believe, because of the way the internet is, rap, all women are hoes. No, they're not hoes. They're not all thirsty. They're not all trying to do something for a bag from a man. That's not what all women are about. So when you go on these panels and you see these women who have respect for themselves, people are completely shocked and applaud because they think all women are just thirsty. All these women are just trying to get what they can get out of a man. A lot of women don't even need a man to get them stuff. They like, look, I got my own job. I can do this and that. I'm not here to have a man trick off on me. So it's not all women. It's just the type of women you deal with. Yes, he's loving the attention because this is in his wheelhouse. He knows this is about as big as the bigger the thing he's ever been engulfed with. So for him, this is just another day in the sun that he gets to come up on. Now, I remember, in Detroit, that's where the Saginaw Stem is. So Pastor Theodore, who happened to be out there, and as we was doing work, it was countless people doing things saying that, maybe, these situations are different. And I remember Pastor Theodore said, I went to this guy, and because he's from Detroit. So he's like, I went to this Anton Daniels event, and I was like, hey, why don't you, help out, donate to the kids? And he promised. Oh yeah, I would, man. Just here's my email, join my business thing, and he joined. So Pastor Theodore joined whatever program that he got, and Anton stiffed him. He never never hit him back for anything. It was like, wow. He never emailed him back, nothing. But when he went publicly to the show and saw him, he was like, wow, I just wanted to know if you wanted to, sponsor one of the kids. And it wasn't like he asked for a lot. He was like, do you know how cheap it is to sponsor a kid? Really? It's like each kid, it was like $179 for one kid. 170 some bucks. And I'm like, I sponsor a kid every month, a kid and a half every month. Still to this day, every month. This guy couldn't do it one time. One time. That's it. Didn't make one donut. He didn't say, "Hey, here's a 50. I can't donate nothing else." You know, he didn't do anything. He just blew them off. I'm like, wow. So the Anton stories come rolling in every now and then. So, but you know, I'm just like, I don't know that man's financial situation. So I was like, maybe he chose not to do it or whatever. My cousin swear by him, but he started to notice some things he didn't like. Because, you know, my cousin's all about the word. You know, he's into the God, church. But he used to like what Anton used to talk about. He's like, he used to talk different. That's how he put it. He was like, nah, he used to be different. Anton, he's like, he kind of didn't change. He's like, he didn't got a little too popular. Well, you know that's how it comes. That's how it be when you too popular. Oh, you know it. People see they see the you they want to see. Not the you provide, the you that they want to see. He said, didn't she tell Tasha K that her business with Anton has run its course? That's what she keeps saying. It's run its course. Because she haven't been back on the show. But that's what she's saying now. But you never know. It could be a play. Because it couldn't say, oh, that thing ruined it. Or she got mad because she couldn't get on the Corey show. Because she didn't seem concerned. Because they was after the show. They went and got drunk and everything. Like, oh, we blowing up. We finna get popular. So something happened along the way. When I think all this making her the side piece didn't pan out well. You know, her being labeled as the side piece, that turned out to be something that didn't sit well with her. No woman wants to be labeled a side piece who got their own conservative business. You know, she's in the conservative party. So she's not going to want that under her belt at all. They not. Nobody you know is going to want that for themselves. Come on, who you know like that? No woman's gonna want that. And now she's got what she need off of it. She can go do the round table. She don't really need Anton no more. She really don't. None of them see it until it's too late. Yeah, I know. Tell them about it. No, man, come on, please. You've seen this movie before. The girl becomes famous online for trying to defend her image and sticking up for herself. Then she gonna have people that feel sorry for her and they coming forward. It's like, come on. We done seen this show plenty of times before. It's like a movie you can't escape. Yeah, well, when you arrive at a certain point, playing victim is always then she's gonna be talking about mental health. What about her mental health? Her mental health is acting up.
I was somebody on a panel. Okay, let's not tie me to him in that way by any means, shape, or form. Okay, like there's no connection there. All right, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I don't like that. I was just a guest, and that's it. That's it. Never, ever. Okay. But I'll keep it a buck. You know what? I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Anton definitely asked me to come to Detroit before. He definitely DM'd me on that one day. And mind you, this was several shows after I had been on his panel, right? And when he asked me, when you come into the D, I said, for what? What's in Detroit? And he said, you'll just have to trust me. It'll be fun. And I'm, nah, fun in Detroit. I ain't never heard of that. Never heard of that. well, you'll just have to trust me. What difference does it make, right? He's talking to me. He's not giving me any. Now, if he's DMing me like this, somebody that he has gotten into it multiple times with, right? If he's DMing me with this pimp talk, because that's exactly what it sounded like. You just got to trust me. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I said, for what? What do you ask me? What do you ask me to come to Detroit to do? Well, what difference does it make? You'll just have to trust me. I said, it makes all the difference. I need details. And you know what he said to me? Well, just let me know when you're ready, because you'll just have to trust me. Never spoke to him about it again. And it never played out. Why? Because I'm asking too many questions. I'm not excited because you DMing me asking to bring me to Detroit for what, nigga? And this was like fresh off of the conversation that he had about having women that he worked with or are friends with, how they got to be on the table for him. My pussy ain't never on the table. And you're not gonna parade me around like Mika, like Molly, like Q, or whatever the case may be. No. Now, if he would have DM'd me, yo, Jazz, I got a cool idea. I think we could do something. I know we look like enemies, but maybe we could collab and do something, you know, that'll help you grow in your channel. If he would have came at me like that, I would be like, can I bring my nigga? Can I bring my man? Because if it's strictly business, it shouldn't be a problem. We can do it. We can do a double date. Me, you, and yo. But see, it never got that far because I didn't have stars in my eyes. Mika said as soon as he DM'd her, she was like, yeah, I'll go do the interview. Yeah. I'm asking like, what we on? What you on? Coming to Detroit for what? I heard it's so cold in the D. You want me out there for? What difference does it make? He's a pimp, or at least a wannabe. And unfortunately, he got one with Mika. I'm not being successful in this space is definitely a goal of mine for sure. But I don't need to put myself in nefarious situations or a situation that'll make me look bad just because the person that's asking me to hang out got a bunch of followers and a bunch of subscribers because he likes to talk shit. No. So if he's DMing me like this, I know for sure if he's DMing any of these other women, it ain't on no professional nothing. It ain't business. He trying to holler. Okay? Of course, he's going to frame it that way. But the fact that you couldn't even tell me the reason why you wanted me to come to Detroit after we have been going head to head with each other, damn near every show. You want to talk to me? That lets me know I bring value to you, but you're not going to use me to look like one of your little honey dips. Oh, no. So yeah, y'all, that's why I'm like, you can't fool me because the way he moved, it's not professional. It's not. Flat out. But let's keep going. That was my little story I wanted to share. I got asked to get flown out too. And I was like, for why? And he was like, bitch, never mind. He was like, man, damn, Jazz. Yeah. And best believe I was bringing my nigga. What? Yeah, make sure you give me a room. I'm gonna bring my man. Because he helped me with my business. I bet you I wouldn't have been able to come.
Do you really need to see more? Well, it gets worse because this next clip is undeniable footage and proof that his wife does give him permission to have sex with other women. Listen closely.
Yeah, I was.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you. What's going on, fam?
So you never cheated, huh?
Nope.
That's big. That's big, man.
Nope. I mean, but for what? Listen, I'm gonna say this. A lot of y'all don't realize it because look, all you gotta do is say what you want.
Every time Anton Daniels has said he's never cheated before, he's telling the truth, and you're about to see why.
Listen, listen, fellas. Y'all gotta read between the lines. Look, this is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all gotta read between the lines. Y'all gotta read between the lines. Look, this is what I'm telling you. Rita knows who I am. And when I say who I am, I'm talking about she knows what turns me on. I have no secrets. My chick is my best friend. I don't put on no front, right? I am going to be 100% authentically me in front of her if I can't be authentic in front of nobody. What do you want from me, Rita? What do you ask me all the time? What do you said you want all of them. Rita is asking me for even more deeper, darker thoughts. That's the thing that she love about me is that I'm crazy. She love my craziness, bro.
Obviously, she does love his craziness because how they first met in high school and the things he initially said to her and how he approached her, I'm positive most young women wouldn't even have accepted that level of disrespect.
So we met in English class in 9th grade, and he asked me for my phone number. So, I gave it to him. So he called me that evening. We was talking we talked for maybe, I don't know.
I got you, Kalisa.
2 minutes.
I got you.
We talked on the phone for like 2 minutes. His first question to me.
First, let me preface this. I didn't know her.
No.
Let her tell
This is the first time that I really kicked it with her. Go ahead.
Let me tell the story.
Right.
The first time that he met me, his first question to me was, "Hey, do you suck dick?" His first question to me was, "Hey, do you suck dick?"
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Why she thought that was funny, I don't know. But if a young boy approached my daughter like that, she would already know this is not the type of dude she should even be messed up with. That would have been the first and the last time they talked on the phone. Believe that. But obviously Anton's wife is different, and there's something about her that made her passive enough to continue talking to him. Who knows?
In the 9th grade?
In the 9th grade.
Listen, y'all, listen.
Yeah, you heard right. He stepped to her like that in the 9th grade, and this is how their relationship began. What you're about to hear now is undeniable proof that she does give him permission to have sex with other women.
I know his personality. Anton is a flirt. And I mean, it's just like, it is what it is. But just like Frat Boy said, I know where my bread is buttered. Anton know where his is buttered. I'm not worried about him going nowhere.
Ain't that part of being best friends too?
Rita got hers. I'm worried about Rita.
Talking in real life is two different things.
No, I live it in real life.
Did y'all hear that? I know it kind of went fast and it slipped right by you. The guy David up top, right next to Anton and his wife, said talking and real life is two different things. And Anton confirmed right then, nah, I live it in real life.
Talking in real life is two different things.
No, I live it in real life. No, I live it in real life.
No, I live it in real life. No, I live it in real life.
Everybody got these skeletons in their closet.
So Tasha K, that answers your question. Yeah, Anton's wife does give him permission to have sex with other women. That's how they living. They living like that, without a shadow of a doubt. And this also explains the nature of the relationship between Anton and Mika and why she was in his hotel room in LA at 3 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to House of Hypocrites. We know why they haven't been forthcoming about actually saying this out loud, because a part of their money-making scheme is their Christian conservative image. But the jig is up. The jig is up.
And this is very alarming because it's very revealing that they have sick, twisted things that they do that has nothing to do with religion. But yet they bring that forth for the whole world to see. And unfortunately, this is how it plays out. Oh man, come on. Most people don't care. No, they don't. No. Mm-mm. No.
Saying it's just not right to be entertaining another woman.
What you don't think it's right to be talking about sex?
How you gonna walk around
with the island girl that's not your wife? Nah.
So he can't give another woman a compliment at all.
That wasn't the same. That wasn't no compliment. That wasn't no compliment.
Okay, what's your name, love?
Is it Janelle?
Let me ask you a question. If you married to somebody and they can't tell you I can tell Rita anything. If I like another girl, if I'm going through something, if I'm not feeling her at the time, let's just say let's use a worst case scenario in your mind. Yo, you know what? I'm feeling like busting down another chick tomorrow.
Damn.
Would you be able to be wait, stop. Hold on, y'all. Let's talk about it. Do you think you should be able to do that within your marriage?
Talk about it, yeah.
You said no?
You said what? You said busting down another girl.
If that's the way I felt and I wanted to talk to her about it, do you think that makes sense?
No, it doesn't.
Why not?
How old
Wait,
is
y'all. Hold on, y'all. Why don't it make sense?
It's like it's not right to talk to like your significant other about.
Now this is crazy. Anton and his wife is trying to convince a young, innocent couple who seems to have more sense than them, and they're younger, that it's okay for a husband to tell his wife, hey, I want to bust down another chick, and he should be able to do that within his marriage. That's wild. Is this what a conservative Christian husband and wife should be telling a young couple who's possibly thinking about getting married? Bruh, I'm beyond flabbergasted. This is wild. No, the right way under God is not to have sex outside of your marriage and to be faithful to your wife and your husband. Isn't that the Christian conservative way? So I can just say, hey, baby, I'm not feeling you tonight. I want to go bust down this other chick down the road. Okay, honey, be safe. And I would even understand more if they actually had an open marriage. But Anton always says, no, they don't have an open marriage. So I'm just confused as hell. And not only that, his wife just sat there without any objection. Like, yeah, why not? So do I believe that he quote unquote bust down Mika at this point? Probably so, because that's how him and his wife get down. Obviously, what else need to be said? You know what? I can think of something. Share this video. And to free yourself, you must heal yourself. And until the next time, we out of here.
So you've never cheated on your wife?
I've never cheated. Never. That's all. And I'm looking you in your eyes. And I'm telling you, I ain't never cheated.
Okay.
Now, we'll take a look at the polls. The polls believe that Mika and 71% believes that they slept together. And I just don't believe it. Don't believe it. I don't believe it. So anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. Thanks for hanging out, man. Don't forget to follow all those people's channels. Don't forget to like this channel. Subscribe if you're new. Definitely check out my Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. We just dropped 3 new videos back to back to back. So you're going to enjoy that. And I'm out.